Right, welcome back, everybody. Let's get into the trending topics now. And let's start off with, I think, Miss SA. Oh, all right. So let's do a little bit of background work on Miss SA. So remember when it was the Miss, what was it, Miss World or even Miss Universe that was taken? I think it was Miss World. And our Miss SA was determined that she was going to represent South Africa at Miss World, even though there was a lot of negativity towards it and people saying no, she shouldn't be going, and this is, anti-relations between South Africa and Israel, and there was a whole outcry about this. But then yesterday, a photograph basically came about where I think it was the ambassador that's representing Israel in South Africa met with the president to hand over his credentials, and then people are saying, okay, so this doesn't make sense at all. Here's one tweet saying, you might as well have supported Lalela going to Miss Universe if you were going to turn around months later and do this. So basically, the story was His Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa received a letter of credence from the ambassador of the State of Israel, His Excellency Mr. Eliav Belot-Sirkovsky, on the occasion of the credential ceremony at the presidential guest house in Tshwane. So this has caused a lot of people not happy.
Yeah, so basically people calling out the duplicity of the African National Congress on this particular matter, and also basically saying that it's hypocritical.
Yeah.
Because where is the same outcry, the same vitriol, the backlash, and not only from the African National Congress, but also from others who took to social media speaking out against Miss South Africa for attending that pageant in Israel. So this is why Lalela is trending.
Absolutely, and people are just saying, you know what, I apologize to Lalela because this is hypocrisy at the greatest level. We thought we knew where our country stood, and now, something very different. So this is where the talking point is. So if you do see this, so both Miss SA and Lalela trending this morning.
And then, of course, there was the EFF Presser. And when there's an EFF Presser, it is going to trend because Julius Malema will be telling us all sorts of things. And he did, once again. One of the things he spoke about was about the minerals in the country, again talking about how we deal with that particular situation in terms of the export of our mineral wealth, talking about the need for greater beneficiation so that South Africans can actually benefit, but then also talked about the Oppenheimers and the fact that they are running a private airport at the Awar Tambo Airport, as it were, and that they were going to, as the EFF, go and conduct an inspection of that facility. Went on to say he thinks that this particular facility may be used, to get things in and out of the country in an illicit manner. So they are going to, and he said he thinks so. Wow. So they are going to go and inspect this facility so that if he were to say sponsor a member's bill, that he knows what he's actually talking about.
Oh, okay.
That's among some of the things that came out of one of the things came out of the press.
Yeah, always, as you say, EFF Presser, it's a guaranteed trending topic because people just tune in to listen to exactly what Julius Malema and his
There
team
were other interesting things as well, but hey, in the interest of time,
Okay. Then finally, Rand, that's another one. And my sense is it gathered a lot of traction from just one article that was published, and I think it came from Business Tech. They put out a headline saying, the Rand will likely collapse if Ramaphosa is not re-elected ANC president, and this is according to economists. So they have an entire article quoting economists saying that, boom, that'll be the end of the currency if Ramaphosa is not re-elected. And then everybody weighed in on this. Just one person saying, when Ramaphosa became president in 2018, the Rand-dollar exchange rate was 11 Rand. It then collapsed to 19 Rand in 2019. The graph clearly shows that the Rand already collapsed under Ramaphosa, and there's lots of other things that do come on. And did you conveniently not show that it was March 2020 when the world went into lockdown, and then this one argues with that one, and then of course there's ratings agencies weighing in, and then people laughing and saying this is a very politically emotional currency, and so I think that was really the whole crux of
very interesting
what the thing is with the rand.
Very interesting comments. Ali Naka, for example, saying the rand is an interesting currency, the only currency with emotions and political views. Zwanele Manyi also weighed in there, and he says the rand must just open its own political party. You know, basically people saying that, you know, this rand is problematic. The musician at Bong says the rand will collapse if Cyril not re-elected ANC president. Well, it's a good thing that BizTech South Africa started that propaganda so early. Now we have time to use them as an example when we teach people about media propaganda.
Well, there you go. That was the conversation that happened on Twitter. All right, there you go. Those are your trending topics. So we'll leave it there for now.